Welcome to Saffy's workshop. First, I do want to apologize for bringing you in so quickly. But with the trooper activity outside, we had to make sure that everything was safe for your arrival. Now that you're here, take a look around. What do you think of our workshop? I'm glad you like it. I know it looks like a lot of junk and clutter, but to us, this is so much more. To us, all this, well, it's everything. I'm sorry, where are my manners? Let me introduce who we are. This is Samantha, this is Bailey, my name is Ben, and we humbly call ourselves the Gatherers. Now, as gatherers, we travel across the galaxy to abandoned planets, fallen starships, even ancient Jedi and Sith temples. And the items you find, all these relics you see around you, we bring back here to the workshop for all of you. See, this is a place where a stormtrooper were to walk in here, hopefully all they would see would be junk and clutter. But we know truly the treasure that lies within these walls. You see, as gatherers, we understand we need to preserve our past to ensure a promising future for all of you. The builders, as you've seen outside, these are troubled times. But in troubled times, legends are born. Like the legendary Luke Skywalker. I'm guessing you've heard of him? Yeah! Good, otherwise that's a long story. Now there's a new Jedi on the rise, and her name is Rey. She's a spark of hope in the galaxy. I'm guessing that's why you're all here. Here to answer that call for hope? Yep. Woo! Maybe some of you. But you're all here. The lightsaber. The lightsaber is beautiful and mysterious. Been held by some of our greatest heroes, some of their darkest enemies. They see building a lightsaber as a work of art. There's a way for the builder to connect to the Force. Today, each one but building a lightsaber starts with one very important thing. The kyber crystal. Now the kyber crystal, some say, is the heart of your lightsaber. It is able to focus the energy of the Force and magnify it. Now the color of your crystal will determine the color of your lightsaber blade. There are many colors in the galaxy, so we have 4 for you to choose from. We'll begin with this one. The blue. Once held by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. His apprentice, Anakin Skywalker. And now, our spark of hope, Rey. Green. Qui-Gon Jinn. Ahsoka Tano. Master Yoda himself. And the legendary Luke Skywalker. Violet. Rare. And so beautiful. Once held by Master Mace Windu. Finally, red. The crystal of power. Darth Vader, Asajj Ventress, Darth Sidious, now it is held by Kylo Ren. But those are all their stories. Today, I'm here for each one of you. At this time, I'd like for you all to close your eyes. It's okay, close your eyes. What color do you see in your mind? What color is calling to you? Is it that blue, that green? Perhaps it's that powerful red. Builders, hold on to that color in your mind. And now, open your eyes. It's time to choose your kyber crystal.
That was helpful.
Nicely done. Good work. Excellent choices. We'll see how this goes. All right. Now that we have our crystals in place, we're going to bring around the parts you previously selected to build the hilt of your lightsaber. Now the hilt of your lightsaber is the foundation of everything you'll be building today. It is the center of control, and it will also mean your hands will be, well, disintegrated, which we don't want to have happen. I know, this looks like a lot of parts and pieces in front of you. But don't worry, we're going through every step of the way together, as one. And now that we have what we need, well, let's explore, shall we? Feel free to pick them up if you like. In front of you, you'll have a chassis. that will house your kyber crystals. You'll have a set of 4 grips. You'll be choosing 2 of those. An emitter for the top for your build, a pommel cap for the bottom, and at the very end of your box, a set of activation plates to hold the power of your crystal in. And now, it is time to embark upon that journey. Some have waited a lifetime to embark upon. Builders, are we all ready to build?
Yeah.
All right, let's build. Pick up that chassis in hand, okay? I want you to see these little vents right there. I want you to point them downward. We're turning it upside down so the vents are pointing down. Inside that little opening in the center, you're going to see a little spring pad. I want you to feel it with your finger and push it down so you know where it is. That's where your kyber crystal is going to live. So let's all take our kyber crystals. With the thicker part down, you can do it either way, but it is easier if you have the thicker part down, funnel that inside, and then grab it on the other side with the same hand, and use that crystal to push down hard into your saber. Okay? Once you use that crystal to push down hard, you should be able to see it glowing. You should be able to stand it up right in the center. It should stand right up in the middle. Okay? Really push it down hard. And once it's standing up, you should be able to balance it right to the center. And if you spin that crystal around, it should not fall out. Okay?
There we go.
Alright, let's turn that chassis right side up so the vents are pointing upward. Let's see those crystals. Good job. Alright, let's move to the next step. I want everyone to look at their box and go all the way to the right-hand side. On the right-hand side, you're going to see 2 sets of activation plates. I want you to pick the pair that goes to you. It's like your on and off switch, so pick the ones you like the most. They do stay together as a set. And once you have those, I want you to look on the side of your chassis. Locate a blue rectangle and a red square on the side of your chassis. Okay? Once you've located those colors, look inside the plate of your choice, and you'll find the same blue or red color inside the plate. It's like a puzzle. The blue has to lay on the blue, and the red has to lay on the red, with the color touching the color that it corresponds to. So find the blue color on the blue, and the red color on the red. On the blue side of the crystal. And that's the sound we want to hear. Once you have them all secure, you can slide up on your activation plate, and you should hear a misfire. Those are the count of 3, we're going to hear that misfire, okay? 1, 2, 3! Good, that's exactly what we want. Very nice. Alright, let's move to the next step. I want everyone to look at their box and go to the left-hand side. On the left-hand side, you're going to see 4 grips in front of you, and I want you to pick your 2 favorite grips. Any of those 2, you're going to have one for the top and one for the bottom of your build. Now, any of those 4 grips can go top or bottom. You choose which ones you want. There is one thing to note though, each of those grips is a thicker bend in the middle on one side. That thicker bend does need to go toward the middle, so whichever side you put it on, the thicker bend goes toward the center. Then you're going to push and turn, and you'll tend to screw that into your activation plate. Choose your favorite, you choose where they go top or bottom, and thicker bend in the middle.
That's it.
Then you go on the other side, you choose your favorite. Got these grips on. Yeah, really get it in there. Really push that thing. That way, yeah. And then push down super hard.
Happy so far?
Good job. Alright, once you have them secure, you should have your activation plates in the middle. A grip on the other side, and if you move it around, they should not be falling off, okay? Very good. Very good. Yeah, really get it in there. Get it right. Turn. There you go, that's what you want. Right there. Alright, let's try that activation plate one more time, okay? Count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Good. Alright, Bill, you ready? We're going to move to the next step. Let's go to box number 3 and choose an emitter for the top, okay? One of the 2 emitters will go on the top of your board on the hollow end. So gently spin on down. No need for pressure here, you're just going to spin it until it's secure.
So yeah, pick
One
one
of
of
those 2
those.
from box 3, that's where your blade will emit. To the right, okay?
That one?
Just nice and light spinning.
On top.
Once you have that emitter secure, you're going to turn the whole build upside down. Your energy cells should be facing upward. You're going to go to box number 4 and choose a pommel cap. That pommel cap will go on the bottom, just like the other side did. Gently screw it on down, okay? No need for pressure here, just screw it until it's and once you have that end cap on, you should have a build. You do. Excellent work. Now that he'll stand in front of you, and one of us will come around to inspect. Great work, builders. Nicely done.
So right here is your switch. In a moment, he's going to ask you to push up to activate, push down to deactivate. Now, if you guys are interested, you can go outside, purchase these activities for 25 credits.
Ready for your journey?
That's an awesome lightsaber, sweetheart.
Congratulations. And now comes the most important part, stabilization. So this next step, I need you all to take a big step back, okay? If you can, maybe take a second step back. The gather's gonna come around to stabilize your crystals in our crystal stabilization chambers. This is very important and takes a practice hand. Even the slightest mistake, well, it could cause some explosions, which we don't want in here. We want to make sure everything's as secure as possible. Bailey, how are we looking out there?
That should be fine.
Yeah, should be fine?
Yeah. Like
Alright.
99% sure it'll be fine.
Oh, that's very good. The odds are very in our favor, which is good. You can see by the holes in the ceiling, it's not been so pleasant in the past. But don't worry, we've got all of our safety checks covered. We've got everything. Yeah, let me see if I can check that. Give me a second.
Well done. Chosen a part with skill you have. Chosen with heart. When joined, they are much more they will become. For you, it is time.
Builders, force must be strong in this room today. But he's right. It is time. Time to forge that bond between Builder and Lightsaber. In just a moment, I'll have you step forward, place your hand on your hilt, and together as one we will activate. Your journey has led you to this moment right here. Are you all ready? Yeah. Step forward. Place your hand on your hilt. Now activate! Builders, raise your lightsabers. You have built a lightsaber like the Jedi has lived before you. And like them, you too can change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes a spark. Builders, make them high and proud! Congratulations, the bond is complete. When you lower it, you deactivate it. Well done.
Complete your lightsaber is. Light your path, it can. Choose your path. You can. May the Force be with you.
Thank you, Master Yoda. And thank you, Builders, for seeking us out today. The lightsabers you built are as unique and amazing as each of your wonders. Now, in your hands, you hold remarkable power. And remarkable power? Well, it should not be dropped on the ground. Check your lightsaber and leave off your saber sheet as you depart. And that's that way time those days coming to an end. And your journeys, well, they're just beginning. Time to go out and make your mark in the galaxy. Who knows? Maybe next time, we're telling each one of your stories right here in this workshop. Builders, activate your lightsabers! Kill the spire!